with us.
so
Okay,
much.
so let's just talk about the situation at hand. A lot of people have noticed that their returns are smaller or
Yes.
that they owed money this year.
Right.
What's up? What happened?
Right, so a lot has happened, of course, in the last few years, and that's because a lot of the tax credits that were available have been reduced, and some of them actually been eliminated, such as the child tax credit, the expanded child tax credit, and also the earned income tax credit. So some of those tax credits are no longer available, and because of this, Americans are seeing lower tax refunds, and they're asking the question, what should I do? But this is the time right now to start making changes as it relates to your tax situation so that you can be in a better position come next tax filing season.
That's right, so it doesn't creep up on you.
Yes, that's correct.
And as we were just talking in the commercial break, some people want a bigger return at the end of the year. And we'll get to that in 1 minute, but
Yes.
people should know if you get a bigger return at the end of the year, it just means
that you overpaid throughout the year and you're allowing Uncle Sam to use your money interest-free throughout the year. So you got to be careful about that.
But
yes.
if folks do want a bigger return next year, what do they need to know?
They still need to start making different steps that can help them, not only their tax situation, but their financial situation too. The first thing, of course, putting more money into your 401k plan. You can put up to $22,500 per year. If you're over the age of 50, of course, that amount does increase to $30,000. The second thing, a lot of people don't think about this, but stash money away into an HSA, which is a health savings account. You can use it for qualified expenses, but also over-the-counter expenses like your vitamins and different medicines. It's something, right, that I actually use and it actually helped me to save money. And last but certainly not least, if you have a child, you want to stash money away for education expenses, consider a 5 to 9 plan. And of course, you may be able to get a state tax deduction. So that's some of the things you can do right now to help shape your tax situation.
So if you did your taxes this year and you found out you owed, now you're thinking, okay, I don't want to be in this situation next year. What are some options for withholding more money from your paycheck so you don't have to pay next year?
Right. So that's some things you can do right now is gather all of your income documents and head over to the IRS website. You can enter your income, your deductions, and it'll give you an idea exactly how much you should have withheld from your paycheck. If you're thinking right now, well, it might be too late, I don't know what I want to do, but I may just want to see how much will I owe this year or will I get a refund? We have a great tool at Forbes Advisor, and it's the income tax calculator. I actually helped out with this calculator, so it's a cool calculator. But you can put in your information.
If you do say so yourself.
Yes, I just want to put that in there. But of course, you can put in your information, determine exactly how much you expect to owe or will you get a refund. So it's a great tool to use.
All right, and there's individual and then there's business. What about small businesses, if small businesses start to prepare now for next year?
Right, if you're a small business owner, you're probably thinking, okay, what steps can I take? But that's one small little trick you can do to save thousands of dollars. And this is not only if you're a small business, but even if you're a freelancer or independent contractor, you can actually save by speaking with your tax professional and saying, hey, reevaluate my tax entity. Should I be a sole proprietor? Should I be a partnership or corporation? Because choosing the right one can help you to save thousands of dollars. So that's some small tips you can do, of course, to help you for next year.
And we haven't hit the deadline yet. So if you haven't done your taxes,
you still have time. April 18th is the deadline. A little bit different, but it is April 18th this year.
And it's fast approaching.
If you miss the deadline, is that?
You want to be careful about missing it. Follow your extension, but try to get your tax return in as soon as possible.
Yeah, and if you're doing this by yourself, if you don't have the money to go to an accountant or something like that, this is really difficult. Any tips on someone who's doing this by themselves? They have to figure out what's going on with all the new rules?
There's a lot of different rules, but one great tool you can do is head over to the IRS website. They have what's called the VITA program, and so that's where you can find someone within your area that are actually trained professionals that can help you prepare your tax return for free. So that would be one of the things that I would do if I was in that type of situation.
So there are some options.
There are some options.
Kimberly Washington, thank you so much for being with us.